Hey guys, it's Michelle with Michelle Creations. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Today I wanted to do a unboxing of Happy Meal. One of my best friends, Brenda, decided to gift me a whole bunch of stuff from her craft studio in regards to junk journaling. So I wanted to share it with you because it's just so amazing what she did. Just so generous as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything out of the basket and I will be right back. I realized I said basket, but I meant box. Anyways, so here are all of the amazing things that I want to share with you guys. So this kind of will inspire you as well to kind of just think outside the box as to other items that you may have around the house or have in boxes geared toward donations, and you're like, no, we don't need to donate that. So I am going to let me take this out of the packaging real quick. Didn't want to give you guys too many crinkly noises because in case you have your earbuds in or AirPods, however you reference them, I know that sometimes that can be right in your ear, so I do want to make sure that doesn't happen. So this is like just insane. It's just crazy. Very grateful, but just crazy. So here is a bunch of ribbon. Oh my god, look how pretty this is. Just different strands. I mean, obviously you have the wire in it, but I've told you guys before, if you're new to my channel, you definitely can just pull the wire right out of the portion that is sewn into it. You just clip it, and I'll do a little snip here to kind of show you in case you don't know what I'm talking about. So you can kind of see right there is the wire, and where I cut it, I just pull, and there you go. So you definitely want to make sure if you're doing this kind of project and you have carpet, or you have pets at home or kids, that you put this in the actual garbage can, because if you're like me, sometimes as crafters, we just dump on the floor, and then even yourself could get injured because sometimes, you walk around barefoot and there you go. Ouch. So I am just oh my god, look how pretty this one is. I'm just pulling from the bottom here. So this one says Happy Holidays. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I love this. I'm gonna have fun trying to figure out where to match these to my future junk journals, because I definitely have bookshelves full of books that I need to prepare for. So here's another one. Ooh, this one's pretty with the different colors. Definitely a mixture of seasons in my opinion. So there is springtime, summertime, holiday. Ooh, I like this one. This one's pretty too. And I love how she gave me a variety of different sizes. I really need to go through my stash, and I do have an abundance of fabric and ribbons myself, and I need to share them with my friends as well. So I'm thinking that when I go through my stuff and organize them, this one's really cute with the bees. I definitely see this on a Winnie the Pooh album in the future. Oh, and this one too. Look how pretty that is. Oh, that's gorgeous. So I really want to go through my stuff and kind of do the same kind of concept that my friend did, Brenda, where she kind of sorted through all her stuff and kind of gifted me and another person all of her crafty finds. And it's nice because, we all live in different states and different regions, and sometimes we don't see what others see because I'm in a coastal state, and so therefore I may get different things than someone who's in a northern state who has all the seasons. So it is kind of nice. I do have this, but I'm glad that I got more because I'm going to pull from this one before I unravel the other one. I do know this is a Joanne rickrack, and this rickrack is just huge. I did use this on a make, I believe, not so long ago, but it's a lot of fun to play with. Oh, look how pretty this one is. It has a Santa hats on them with the snowflakes. She gave me 2 strips. Ooh, nice. So, oh, and then you have the mitten on this one. That is so cute. Let's see what else we have. This one says, the spirit of Christmas, rejoice, joy to the world, Noel. That is pretty. And you hear my kitty cat wanting to come in. She's not allowed. Not allowed during filming. This one here has a cute little reindeer on it. I absolutely love this one as well. Let's see. This one says Happy Holidays. I love the font. Look how cute that is. It looks like a nutcracker in the center, but I think it's just a candle, if I'm not mistaken. That one looks like a Christmas tree. That's so cute. Oops. And then here's another one with the snowman. You know, I don't have any of these, and these are just darling. I just love them. Oh my god, they're so pretty. All right, and then we go back to the wider ones. Now, these also have the wire in them, but I really like the sparkly portion of it. And I do like when I'm making my junk journals, having a wider one so I can definitely sew down the middle and then make one part a tuck spot and one part be the overhang. So it kind of is like a multi-purpose concept when I'm utilizing these types of ribbons. So here's one in gold. And then I think she gave me some of this already. No, she didn't. Oh, this one's a different one. So I thought it was the first one we saw, which is here on my right, but it's actually a different one here on my left. So I think that's kind of cool. So it's two different styles. You can definitely see some little tiny marks there. I think that's like a sewing machine stitch kind of thing, unless it's just an indentation. But I like how you have this sparkly, iridescent, glittery concept, but it's not glitter. Here's one that's a candy cane. And we have our buffalo check in two different sizes. I like that. So we have one. This looks like to be 2 inches in width. Oh, a little bit more. 2.5. Almost there. It was close. And then we have this one. We have a, I want to say peppermint, because it's not candy cane, but it's a candy cane concept. But that one I believe is a peppermint. And then we have snowflake. And then we have polka dots. And then I'm just trying to make sure I don't get them confused with the other pile. We have some fun pattern paper. We have some fun pattern here in the green concept. And then it just continues with this one here, another Christmas one, Warmish Wishes with the reindeer. That is just so freaking cute. I love that. Definitely can even just taper this off right here and make it into a belly band. So you can just like have it wrapped underneath. And then you can slide your stuff into that because that's like a perfect width for a belly band. So another different way to look at your ribbon in your stash, that if you have something with a long sentiment like that, and then you have your icons on the side, that would be perfect for that. Oh, look how pretty this is. It kind of feels like fabric. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love the colors. Then we have this one. Oh my god, the Christmas trees are just gorgeous. Getting those colors shimmering through. We have some more of the red and white. Oh, I don't know where to go to next. Let's go here because I think these are just flat panels. So now it looks like we're getting into the fall colors, which I love. I don't have a lot of fall colors, so thank you again, Brenda, for thinking about me in regards to sharing your stuff. So I have that pretty orange, and then I have this patterned orange. Gorgeous. Trying to think of words to use besides the same one over and over, and it's not working for my brain. Here are our leaves. Very, very beautiful. Kind of gives me that maple leaf kind of vibe going on. And we do have maple trees here in Florida, so that's kind of nice. And then let's see this one here, because it's kind of intertwined. Again, this one's a wire one as well, but I do love the color patterns and how you can have that accent on the edges of giving you that glitter concept. And then this one here in this rust color, very gorgeous. Ooh, I like this one. This one's pretty too. Then we have a solid green, so this pairs really nicely with this color. I just love those two colors together. Oh, then we have one that says Merry Christmas. Here's another belly band option, in my opinion. You can definitely wrap it around and then make it as such. And then doing something like that, I would probably leave the wire on because it'll give it some more stability on that. So that one's nice as well. Ooh, look at the cardinal. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. And so you can even do a belly band like this in the center of the page as well. You just cusp it at the top, and then depending on your length, and then you would just slide things under. And I think by cusping at the bottom, you kind of can give it some more width to play with. But if you just wanted to sew it on the edge and that way it's just there permanently, you could definitely do that too. And then we have another one here that's a little bit wider. I want to say now this is 2.5 inches because we already measured the other one. But I love the design pattern on this one with the snowflakes and then the side, what do you call it? I want to say ticking, but I don't think it's called that. I think that's something else altogether. But just the marks in itself with the sewing going down the side with the pattern is just so pretty. Ooh, we have wider cardinals or red robins. I'm not sure. I know there's a distinction in how to know the difference, but I'm still learning that process. Then we have another one here with a gold trim on the side. So that's pretty. And then we have this one here that says joy, and it's forward, like upside down. It crisscrosses. So that's kind of different and neat. I like that. So that way you can put it in any different way and it won't really matter what's right or what's wrong because it's going up and down in both directions. And then another buffalo check option. So I think that makes it 3. So very variety as to use in my stash. Oh my God, this is so pretty. I love this color because it's not really like a taupe, and I'm not sure what kind of color you see on your computer screen, but it kind of gives it like a beige tone, but it's like it doesn't know what color it wants to be. So I feel like it can kind of go with a lot of different things, but it's just so pretty. And then this one, oh, I love the colors, the teal with the gold and then the leaf. So pretty. Oh, and then we have one Valentine's Day. I didn't even see that one. It was blending. Here's another one that's like a pinkish peach color, I probably say, with some white leaves on it, like a vine kind of concept. So that's nice as well. Gosh, there's so much. And then this one here is Valentine option with the hearts, but you know, I guess you can use it for any different season of, you know, you're in love kind of concept. It doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day. And then she also added, I don't know where I'm going to use these things, but I want to use them. So we have, I want to say this is some type of mesh, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure there's an exact word for it, but I don't have anything like this. So thank you again. This is just so amazing. And this, I have some of it like in a smaller width. So this is pretty cool as well. And I'm already thinking like Alice in Wonderland in regards to the Red Queen, like some type of backdrop or maybe like a panel that flips up in the book where you just cut a smaller, like maybe 4x6 panel and then you sew it at the top so it's like a flip up and down, even though it's see-through. I don't know, it just kind of gives me that option there. So I'm like really excited to dive right into those. All right, so then the next packaging that was in the box was this lovely packaging. And so let's dive right in because I'm like really excited to see what else there is. This is crazy. All right, so there's a bunch of different products in here, and so I'll just fan through them. First up, we have cupcake wrappers or holders, however you want to refer to them as. So she went through her stash, and these are obviously not just for baking. You can do many different things in regards to junk journaling with these, and you're probably wondering what. So usually at the bottom like this is perfect. You could definitely cut this out. You could definitely make this a tuck spot if you want, or you could just use it as is and embellish around it. You could also, here, I'll take this one. You could also take it and basically flatten it out like such. And then you can cut one side here and there. And then you can kind of make it a tuck spot. You would definitely have to kind of like, here, let's just do this because that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. And it's not me trying to explain myself. Okay, so now we took the cupcake and we divided it by 2. And so what you pretty much can probably do is you would then, I think because of the type of way the way it's folding, there we go. That way it kind of like, or maybe it's supposed to go on the top. I can't remember. You kind of want to just flatten it out as much as possible. And then you're going to put your liquid adhesive at the bottom. And by doing that, you're kind of making a tuck spot. So you have the bottom to be glued down, and then this will kind of give it a fan concept where you just tuck something in. And you can do this at the bottom of the page, the side of the page, anywhere you would like it to go. If you're bothered by all this, obviously this is not an option to do for junk journaling. Do you have to do it everywhere? No. But I'm just kind of giving you options where, you know, maybe your kids are grown and you have all these extra cupcake holders in your cooking area or baking area, and this would be a great way to utilize that. I'm trying to think if there was another way to kind of get the fan from not being fanny. But yeah, I think you just make it work. You just flatten it. But anyways, so she gave me a whole bunch of different decoration ones. We have army ones. We have Christmas, another Christmas one with trees, a generic, which is silver. We have another Christmas one with Santa Claus on it. These are so cute. We have a candy cane one, and then Star Wars, which I'm definitely going to be using. So those are a lot of fun. I'm so excited. And then we have napkins. So I put on my Christmas wish list from my family a laminator, because I've been watching other people on YouTube and they now have opened up my eyes to laminating paper napkins, versus what I was doing with them was basically taking a portion, because you can definitely take apart the and I probably won't be able to do that here on camera because I'm on camera, but you want to separate, here we go, you want to separate the backing from the decorated part, because the decorated part is what you're going to put down on your paper, whether it's cardstock, chipboard, whatever backing you want it to be. And then that will be Mod Podge or glued. You could definitely use Distress, what is it called? Collage medium, like anything that's going to give you a matte finish, if that's what you're going for. So if you're using Mod Podge, you definitely want to make sure the actual option, because I know they have matte, gloss, and all those other things. So that will play a role as to the shine or the sheen of what it's going to look like when it dries. So definitely take that into consideration. But what these people have been doing that I've seen and I did not know we could do was they were taking the it's the napkin and basically turning it into a laminated portion where you can turn it into a cover of a book or a pocket or just anything that your mind can wander to. So I was like, I need to do that. So I'm glad I got all these additional napkins to play with. So I have bridal shower, I have some green foliage. Ooh, these are pretty. I have some pumpkins with sunflowers. I have butterflies with random florals. Ooh, I have other florals. Floral pattern with a gold trim on that. That's really pretty. We have some black and white checkered. We have some lemons. I have a project to do with lemons. We have some heart for Valentine's Day. And then we have this beautiful, this kind of gives me Maggie Holmes carousel that I see everyone talking about at all these. That kind of gives me that vibes there. Then we have the polka dot with the white polka dots. Some more sunflowers. So pretty. And then we have here, I want to say this is kind of like tea garden concept for me with the color tones with the blue flowers and the white background. We have some Merry Christmas in different fonts. So we have another Merry Christmas with a wreath on it. This one is so pretty with the Christmas tree and the reindeer, although I think they're a different type of deer, but I could be wrong. Then we have, I think, Thanksgiving napkins, if I'm looking at them correctly, with the gourds and the pumpkins. And then we have, yep, a thankful, give thanks to the Lord. I love this. This is nice. And then we have some poinsettias for Christmas. We have some snowflakes that are on the red background. I should just rotate this. Merry Christmas and with a barn house background. Christmas tree in green. I just love how she just touched on every color palette known to man. I just love this. We have some more of those reindeer with the Christmas trees. Ooh, we have bees, bumblebees with honeycomb. I love that. And then we just have, again, a foliage pattern all the way around. And then the random, let's see what else is in here. So we have some fun tags. This is just crazy, Brenda. I can't believe this must have taken you a while to kind of like go through everything. So now we have cards. It's like a Mary Poppins box. It just keeps on giving. It's just crazy. Let me see how far it goes. I think it goes to, oh, it just keeps going. Okay, so let's see. We have some, I want to say, nativity style cards. And she even gave me the envelopes. What? That's crazy. Okay, then we have snow people. Oh, it's a little family. That's so cute. So cards are great for junk journaling in the concept that you can definitely cut apart the front image, make that the front cover of your book if that's what you were going for, add a sentiment, and you're good to go. Or you could definitely insert this as a card that someone can use in your junk journal, meaning that they would just use it as a journaling spot where they could basically refer to during the process of going to their junk journal periodically. Or you could definitely adhere this inside and just, again, use the front cover as ephemera and pretty much glue this all down so nobody would see it. I mean, there's many different options here. You definitely utilize the envelope the same way. Using the flap to be on the other page as you have 2 pages, and then attaching something to this as a tip-in concept or an additional concept. So there's so many different options to do, I mean, with just 2 pieces of things. It's just crazy. And we can sit here and I can chat about it forever, but I know that's not what you're here for. This one's adorable. Christmas blessings with the bears. Oh my God, so freaking cute. And even if you find cards like at a thrift shop or yard sale or whatever, remember the inside portion, it really is based on what you like, because let's say someone wrote in this and it's from grandma or mom and they're of no relation to you, cover it with cardstock or adhere that portion of it to whatever you're working on and just use what you want, because I would say probably 1% of people actually write on the front. So you're really paying for the illustration of that. Now, obviously, on this side, that's where you're going to have the problem of what's on there, if anything at all. But then on the back, you never know. You know, you could fussy cut out this banner of stars and you can use that on something else. Or you can just go straight across and use it as a tuck spot. So many different ways of seeing things, and of course it's taking the time, number one, to find it, then store it, then use it, right? So very easy for you to say, Michelle, but to apply different measures. So I have another Christmas card, another holiday card. So there's 2 more of this in a different style. I love that. This one is just flowers. So again, this one's empty, so perfect, right? These are pretty. So usually these are for like money holders, but it looks like to be just an actual card. I love how it has the ornaments on the side. That's so pretty. I have more Christmas cards. I love it. Get ready for your box, Brenda. I'm working on it. We have more Christmas ones here. Then God bless everyone with the little kitty cat. That's so adorable. So these are awesome. And this one says joy to the world with the little angels. And then we have 4th of July or Memorial Day, however you interpret that. Here's another Independence Day concept here in the States. Another 4th of July or Memorial Day type of color concepts. This one looks like, oh my God, the cute bunny. Oh my God, that's adorable. I'm gonna have to use this in my Peter Rabbit book. I want to do a Peter Rabbit book. I've had stuff for that one as well. So here looks like it's just random color envelopes, which is perfect because I don't have any of these colors. And the sizing too, you never know. You could actually just take a whole bunch of cards and just turn them into a book. So by adhering, what you would do it? You would do it this way, if I can do it properly. So you adhere these two to that one, and then you could do it again, adhere this side to this side. So now we have 1, 2, like a trifold concept, and go from there. And then there's other ways to do it in like a accordion concept if you wanted to. So we would put this one on this side, so we're kind of backing the flaps to one another, and there's your accordion. So many different ways to create a mini folio in regards to just using envelopes. And this is something you could just gift to someone, like if someone came to your house unexpectedly, or you're going to someone's home and you just don't know what to get them. You know, sometimes a nice gesture of something that they can just put on sometimes is nice. Not put on physically, but put out or create with their own products, meaning their own photos and stuff like that. I seem I'm like tongue-tied today with words, and I do apologize. I don't know what's happening. But anyways, I have different style and colors of envelopes. And then I also received a bunch of different, I want to say they're tags, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. But they're just so pretty. Look how gorgeous they are. And they're blank on the other side, so I definitely can use them as tuck spots so people can add journaling on the back of them. Ooh, we have a contract scorecard. That's cool. So there's a couple of different ones here. Here is, I would say, stationery, if I'm not mistaken, with an envelope attached just to keep them together. Then we have on the nice list. That's so cute. Ooh, we have little like library card pocket kind of concepts. I'm sure they're for other things, but I'm gonna go with that. So I can use these in my junk journaling options. I love how they already have the sentiments on the front. So you have two that say Merry Christmas and different color concepts. Let's see. These seem to be nice, thick cards. I'm not sure where these, like what came from this, but it's interesting and I like it because it's flat. So it's not like the white was attached to the blue, to the black. So I think that was kind of cool. And then we have here, it's not acetate, it's vellum. Always have to remember one versus the other. I don't know if anyone else is like that. It's like horizontal versus vertical. I have to picture in my head the horizon to be horizontal. The tricks we learn for our brain to function, right? Oh, look how pretty this one is. It's one of those middle opening ones. Oh, that's so pretty. So for this, I would technically use it for two purposes. I would probably put it down in the middle of a page to use as the open feature. I would probably do like a little closure to keep it closed, but then on the back, I wouldn't close it all off. I would just do 3, so it also could be a tuck spot, because why not? I mean, this thing is just so gorgeous. I'm definitely going to use this one wisely because it's so pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, and then we have, oh, these are like some craft style envelopes. Kind of looks like homemade paper. It's kind of neat. And then we have the same kind of color concept. It looks like craft homemade paper, but it has these cute little owls on them. And then let's see, we have craft style envelopes that are larger. We have these, I want to say it's like a pumpkin color of an orange. We have some lunch bags in craft and this bright blue. And then let's see. Okay, so we have like kind of card bases out of cardstock, more envelopes in white and black. And I think these are those craft style, again, they kind of look like or feel like handmade paper, but I'm sure they're not. But it kind of gives you that feel. All right, so then we got some stationery. I I feel like this is kind of like what I do as well, which is kind of neat. So this is from those books that you would basically just use those little notches to feed them through. So we have one that says noted. We have one that has a bird on it. So let me turn it right side up. So that's really pretty, and it is embossed, but with that foil on it. Then we have a smaller one that says take note. Definitely love that. I'm gonna put that in the front. We have some cream paper, but it feels like stationery paper. We have some sunflowers. I love how you kept with a theme. Like, I'm really impressed by that. And then we have some Christmas paper. I feel like these are the paper you would write Dear Santa on. I love it. Nostalgia. And then we have here some acetate. So I think this is truly acetate. So I'm not sure why it was cut down this specific way. I wonder if it was used purposely for something. So definitely let me know if it is. But if not, I'm just gonna use from it as I see fit. But I'm just kind of curious. All right, so now there is, I believe, 1 or 2 little bags left over. So I'm gonna put this to the side and open up the other bag. So just give me a second. All right, so the first little bag, I actually found this in between everything. So this is a Heidi Swapp die set, which I do not have, so thank you again. I really love this cute little tag that's right there, and obviously everything else, but that one is just drawing my attention. So I'm definitely gonna have to play with this one and make some so I have them on hand. Then I found this little tiny bag that has a bunch of little things in them. So let's see what's in here. So the first thing I have are Merry Christmas metal charms. I think these were from back in the day where you were set them with your punch. But I probably am going to use it as with something else, I'm sure. But I think I could still use those. And then, oh my God, look how cute. They're like cupcake toppers. So I have candy corn, a pumpkin, and ghost. That's adorable. Then I have these fun toothpick trees. I love these. I don't have any of these. I actually have, I think, carrots and pumpkins, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you so much for my Christmas trees. I love them. And then playing cards, because why not? Oh, we have another one. I have a mini loop border set. This is cool. So it's mosaic dies, metal dies. That is neat. I can see the loops. That's cool. I'm gonna have to play with that one too. All right, so let's look at all of these fun cards. So I've never seen this game before, so let's turn it over. Okay, so let's play. And they're all ours. Love it. And then this one here, we have different colors. I love all of the colors. Oh my God, look how pretty. And what's on the other side? Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Oh, I love them. All right, and then these we have bows. Definitely down for that. And then on the other side, we have all these fun bows. Oh, we have more of this one, more ours. And then let's see, these look like trivia game pieces or card pieces. So I'm going to do these first. I don't know, does that say, I don't know what that word says. I am not good with these funky things. I want to say genius, but I know that's not what it says. I don't know the name of the game. So Trivia Pursuit is that one. I'm not sure what that game is, but definitely has a bunch of different options on here, which I'm totally up for. So these are our Trivia Pursuit. So again, you just play with all the colors. I just love them all. And then these are just numbers, 5, 7s, all different numbers, but I like to see what's on the other side. Oh, look how pretty those are. So we have different flowers. Gorgeous. And then I get strawberries. Oh my God, how cute. Those are so adorable. And I do want to do a strawberry shortcake one, so that is just right up my alley. And then there was one other package that she sent me, and she sent it to me because she knew that I love Disney. And she was like, I'm not gonna get to this, so I want you to enjoy it. And I'm like, oh my God, you're so generous. Because I know these kits are not cheap. But I got the Say Cheese for Simple Stories collection, and it actually came with the kit to make the project. So I am like so excited. I'm going to add this to my pile of pending projects. I hope this year in 2026 that's coming that I actually get them done, because that was my goal for 2025 and I got some of them done, but I lost track of time. Okay, so these are all the images to show me what I'm gonna make, which is awesome. But the kit came with the Happy Kids bits and pieces, and it came with the bits and pieces, and I'll show you what the back of them look like. So this is an older collection with simple stories. I actually do have some of this on hand, believe it or not. I'm sure that's no shock to you, because back in the day, I would say like 2 years ago, Simple Stories was doing mystery boxes on their website for Say Cheese, just Say Cheese, and then they were selling Say Cheese product on the side, and I was just so hopeful that I was gonna get some of it, and I got stamps and all that stuff, and I'm just like, I kept hoarding it because I'm like, one day I'm gonna play with it. And yeah, so maybe I'll have extra stuff to play with it. But if you haven't seen this yet, you can kind of get an idea. So like I said, it's an older collection. I'm trying to see if I see a year. Look, 2019. So that just tells you where the age of it is, in the sense of if you're able to find some or not. And so this one is the stars with the balloons on the back. This is really just such a fun collection. And I'm glad that they were able to bring out more things of Say Cheese line, because I know they have like the theme parks, and now they now they collaborated with Spellbinders. So I have the dies of Mickey Mouse and Minnie, which I gotta get their accessories next year. But I just love anything Disney. I don't know, I guess it was just like a childhood thing that just stayed with me. I don't go to the parks that often anymore because it's just so crowded. But I enjoy the memories that I have, plenty of memories to scrapbook that I have not yet. So trust me, this stuff will be well loved and used. And I really need to start adding my photos into my projects, which I really haven't done in a long time. Well, I mean, I did my Europe one, but that's just because it was Europe. And then it comes with a sticker sheet. So I am so happy to play with this. Thank you again, Brenda, for all these amazing goodies. I will definitely have a package out for you in before the new year. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate your time. And like I said, I just wanted to hop on and kind of share with you all the fun goodies I got in my Happy Mail from my best friend, one of my best friends, Brenda, if I can speak properly. And I will see you in the next video. So hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.